Sorry for the interruption. And so, um, the whole point, nevertheless, of this video is because I just wanted to check in and let my viewers know that I'm doing well and I'm still ascending to be an even better version of myself. This year will mark my uh, half a century. I'll be a half a century this summer. And I'm very proud of myself. And the love and the respect that I have for myself has grown tenfold, perhaps even 20-fold, because I forgiven myself. I've learned patience, and I'm still learning patience, understanding, and I am turning my pain into power. How am I doing that? Constantly deep diving into myself to come to terms with some of my weaknesses, to understand that nothing is going to be perfect, and it's perfectly fine that it's not going to be perfect. Embrace some of those weaknesses, if they are even weaknesses, but to embrace my flaws. Let me say that. Embrace my flaws, to grieve who I used to be, right? Because who I used to be was just this fun, loving, naive, sometimes younger version of myself who was always willing to be a frontliner, right? For myself and for the ones that I love. And I'm not quite sure of when that changed, but it has. Um, I'm learning to express myself differently, to love differently, to show up differently, always authentically though. But I have realized that everyone does not deserve my 100%. Everyone does not deserve my all. I'm learning to categorize people. To put people in certain categories, because in the beginning, like I said, being so young and full of love and life and naive at some times in my life, all I cared about is how I felt towards you. And that automatically earns you a seat at my table because I was loving you. If I'm loving you, you're going to get a seat at my table. And I'm going to make sure you're good. I'm going to make sure you eat. I'm going to make sure you're full. I'm going to make sure your mind, your spirit, your body, I'm going to make sure you're good. I'm going to make sure you're full at this table, right? Because not only have I invited you to my table, but I pulled up a seat for you. So I have learned that how to put people in categories, because everyone can't have a seat at my table. Everybody can't sit at my table, right? And it's still a process. So just remember, right, that you're not ever in it alone. And whatever level you have reached, whatever level that you have reached, be proud of yourself for being able to reach that level. Don't play nothing small, because you've been through a hell of a lot of shit to be able to get to where the fuck you are right now. So the level that you have reached right now, be proud of yourself and don't play it fucking small, right? And just remember that we all going through some shit. We all got some shit to go through, to grow through. We all got some place we trying to get to. All right, so stop being your own worst enemy. You know, stop being so hard on yourself. Everything that you were so willing and able to give to people outside of yourself, now it's your turn to give it to yourself so that you can continue to progress and be the best version of yourself. Because, baby, this summer, I'm going to be half a century. And I just feel like that's so fucking dope. And I want to mention another thing to my G's. Let me just turn my chicken over. Hold on. While I am 100% sure that it's difficult to go through a midlife crisis, a lot of times people are going through these midlife crises because they don't want to accept the fact that they're aging, right? They want to try to uh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's right there in the front of my mind. I'm having a brain fart right now. They want to try to preserve themselves to be of a certain age, right? And the only way that you can preserve yourself is to take care of yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, right? That's what, well, that's one of the definitions of the Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity is not just Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It is not just that. It is also mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and spirit, right? And so you have to tend to all of those things in order for self-preservation, which is the first rule in universal law, self-preservation, right? And I'm saying all that to say is that don't be hurt because you're aging. Baby, you've made it. You've made it to where you are. There are so many friends and family and associates and people that we know of who were unable to make it to see this level of life. They died young. For whatever reason, they died young. It was a hurting time. It was a sad time. It was a trying time to see such people full of life go at an early age. But that has not been your story. You've made it to this level that you are right now. And making it to this level that you are right now is fucking phenomenal. That motherfucking means you still in the game, baby. So when they call you unc or they call you auntie or they call you OG, don't feel no type of way because that's how you earn your stripes. You done been through some shit, got through some shit, and it got you to where you are. You got a couple of stripes on your sleeve, soldier. Pat yourself on the motherfucking back and be proud of where you are. And I just wanted to reiterate all of this to you because we are and always in trying times. You know, the world keeps evolving. It seems like the changes aren't for the better. It seems that way. If they are, we probably won't know until later on down the road. But right now, it seems like the changes aren't for the better. This is constantly trying times. And this is just a gentle reminder for you, for myself, for all of us to be okay. You're okay. You're all right. You're all right. Even when you may not feel like it all the time. That's when you give yourself that grace. So I'm going to bounce. I'm going to finish cooking my dinner. I love cooking for my family, right? So I'm going to finish cooking my dinner. I want to say peace and blessings to you. And I just hope that you take this video and understand that you're not alone. There's nothing new under the sun. Sometimes you may feel alone. A lot of times when you're ascending and you're elevating, you have to be alone. Because this is the time just between you and the universe to be able to put the work in to get this come up. You know what I'm saying? So make your peace with that. Make your peace with it. You're all right. Peace and blessings to you on your continued healing journey. I was just checking in. Thank you for being a member of this channel. Regardless, I don't want my damn food to burn. Thank you for being anytime, any motherfucking time, anytime that you pull up to my channel and give me a view and give me a like, I want you to know that I appreciate it, that I witness it, that I see it. I see you. I don't want you to ever feel like you're going unnoticed, or anything that you contribute to this channel is going unnoticed. Every comment, every view, every like, I see it. And I appreciate you, and I'm thanking you for it. Right? Because I do see you. So peace and blessings on your continued journey. I'll be putting more content up, but whenever you don't see me, it's not that I forgot about you guys out there at all. I can't ever, ever do that and forget about you guys. It just means that I'm still on my journey. I'm just being in solitude, because solitude is where I best evolve, right? And so it'll be continued content. We still healing. We going from healing to happy, right? We're doing both. Fuck that. We doing both. Okay? And I am going to continue to put content up. Peace and blessings to you. Thank you for being a part of my channel. I have some great, great content coming up if you're interested. I have spoken to some people who is more than willing to come on this channel and have an open dialogue and conversation with me, so look out for that. If you have been on this channel for a while, you'll know that I've done it before in the past. I've had content with some people, live content, and look forward to more of that too. I already sent out the invitation, so this should be a great thing. It's just, everything in life is a process. So, the process is processing, and that content will be to you soon. In the meantime, be blessed, beloved. I will holler back.